There it goes, a new clip. All right, let's start it up. We good?
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Cooking with the O'Neills. I'm Bill, my sous chef Sam, and what are we making this week?
This week we're making shrimp scampi.
Shrimp scampi. Sounds fancy. Show them the shrimp because this is so cool.
Look at how big these are. Massive.
These are big shrimp. Don't get scared by the fact that shrimp scampi is usually a dish you have at a restaurant. This is something you can make at home that is very quick, very easy, and it is very, very good. Is it not?
It's my favorite.
I thought the cutlets were your favorite.
Oh, you're right. Oh, this might be my other favorite.
1 and 1A, okay.
Yeah.
Now, really the holy thing here that you have to learn is to make the scampi sauce itself. Because otherwise you're just peeling some shrimp, you're going to throw it in the oven and cook it. It's all about the sauce that you're going to put on top. Sammy, we got that recipe right here. We ate with our lovely friends Brenda and Daryl Cathcart many, many, many years ago. It was so good we asked them for the recipe, and that recipe is still right here today, and that's what we're going to make. Shall we start with the sauce? Take it over, man. Start going. What you got? What are you going to put in here?
All right, so for our sauce, we're going to have some melted butter, olive oil, of course, and then we got some seasonings as well. You know, basil, we got some parsley, oregano, and then, of course, garlic powder, our favorite.
A little lemon.
And then I got a little lemon. We got a trick to show you how to get that lemon out as well.
Tricks to making dinner. The only thing that we added to this recipe was mushrooms. We love mushrooms. We're just going to cut a couple of these up, put them in with the shrimp, douse them with the scampi sauce, and believe me, this is going to be great. This is a meal you can literally make in like 15 minutes. It's that quick and easy. You can put it over anything. We're going to put it over pasta today, only because we did rice last time. The recipe here calls for rice, but we're going to do pasta today. We have a little angel here. So this is a very quick and easy dish. Start making the sauce, and then we'll get to the hard part, which is doing the shrimp. We've got to peel that. Luckily, all of this mess that's created, the sous chef takes care of that.
How does that sound?
That's what I heard at any rate.
Know.
Here's the tough part of this recipe. This is not a healthy dish. This is a great tasting dish, but look at how much butter we put in it.
Whoops.
Yeah, not
I
one.
wasn't the only one.
But 2.
Now I have to melt this. I'm going to put this in the microwave for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so 2 sticks of butter. That's the big deal. A little bit of olive oil. Just put in a little bit. It's supposed to be 1/4 cup. You know.
That sounded good.
Was that 1/4 cup? Maybe a little bit more. We got big shrimp here. We got to cover up. And that's the deal here. You want to cover up the shrimp with the sauce. All right, so we want to melt that, or you want to add the ingredients first?
Let's go ahead and do all the spices, then we'll
I think that's a better idea. Let's do that.
I'm just going to go ahead and pour some in there. I'm not measuring.
You're not measuring. We have little spoons here to measure.
Okay. Let's see.
You don't have to measure, but, you know, it would be nice.
I just like all that flavor, you know?
So the ingredients we're putting in here today, they include basil, oregano, parsley, which is really obviously just, you know, for decorations, and garlic powder, a little bit of salt. And that's everything that we're going to put in this dish. It is so amazingly simple.
Okay. A little salt, and then I think you're holding my parsley. Oh no, I think you're holding my oregano. All right, I think we're ready for the microwave.
I think it needs more.
I wasn't done. Okay, now let's put this in the microwave.
Oh, what about your trick?
Oh, okay. So this is my trick. Okay. So you take a lemon, and this is where you don't want to cut it up, you don't want to have the segments, you just kind of want the juice out of there. You're going to take either like a skewer or just something kind of small and rounded, and through either one of the ends you're going to stick it in there, not all the way through them, and then you're going to take it and then you're just going to squeeze it, and it makes it kind of, you know, just a little lemon juice comes out. Not a lot, you don't want to, you know, this way you can still use your lemon later, but just a little trick to get a little lemon juice out. That's good. I don't like too much lemon.
Yeah, I like lemon. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Fresh lemon juice. All right, get that in the microwave and melt the butter.
I think we'll do it in intervals. You don't want to...
Oh, well, you want more than 30, though.
I know, but we'll take it out and, you know, stir it a little.
All right, well, let's get to the other things that we have to do here. One of them is cutting up the mushrooms. I want to rinse those out. We have a colander over there in the sink. And And then we'll get to the shrimp. We'll actually have to do the peeling there.
I'll let you handle that part.
I got a feeling that's the sous chef job. Sounds like a sous chef job to me. All right. We don't need them all, so let's put about half of them in maybe. Maybe that's even too much because these are huge mushrooms.
They are really big.
Let's check on the,
Yeah, I think maybe start up, you know.
Okay, that needs a little more time. And you can see how specific the recipe is. Again, this is Brenda Cathcart, her recipe for shrimp scampi. And such a simple dish, just a few ingredients, put it in the oven. It's partially baked, partially then broiled. And you know what, I better start the water for the spaghetti.
Yeah.
Let me get that going. Because once we get that water boiling, and we have, what do we have today? We have angel hair. So it only takes about 5 minutes in boiled water, so that's really half the time that the shrimp is only going to be in the oven for roughly 10 minutes. Very quick and easy.
Do we need to start the oven?
Think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Let's get the oven going to 450 degrees. So it's a hot oven. And that'll take a little bit of time to heat up. You got those mushrooms going, Mama? Why don't you focus in on those mushrooms? Don't make them too small because remember, they're going to shrink when you cook them. So leave them big and then you'll see how small they get. I like mushrooms.
I know, I think we might need some more actually. This is what we made for Mother's Day.
Yeah. I think the mushrooms really add something nice to the meal.
You know I like to add vegetables to any of our meals.
Is that what it is? Mushroom a vegetable?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad I'm getting some veggies in here with this dish that has 2 sticks of butter, oil.
It's called balance, you know.
Not a whole lot of balance there. All right, how's the scampi sauce?
It looks perfect.
Oh, wow, that looks good. All right, we can let that sit aside because now we have the sous chef's got to do all the shrimp. Should we put the empties in here and then throw those on the bowl or on the cookie sheet? What do you think? How about if I pull this bowl right here?
We can both do it.
Yeah, I could help you. And then we can just throw the discarded shells in there. Now, again, the dish itself takes 10 or 15 minutes. Peeling the shrimp, that could add a little time to it.
I think they're ready to be.
And it doesn't matter the size of the shrimp, we just like the bigger shrimp. But you can put any kind of shrimp in here. And really, this is the cost of the meal, is the shrimp itself.
Yeah, but you guys found a good deal at Costco.
Yeah, they always have some good shrimp out there.
I don't like getting my hands dirty.
You and me both. I hate getting my hands dirty. All right, Mama, you want to check out some different views? You can move around with your little, see if you can't, because right now what you're looking for is some B-roll that you can add to this, and you know, maybe do some movement with the gimbal. Keep these in the row. See what we got going here. Now, this is also a little bit bigger cookie sheet than normal. Isn't that right? This looks a little bit bigger, which is good because we have like 2 pounds of shrimp. That's a lot of shrimp. It takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, we're going to add those mushrooms too.
Sounds like we're going to have some leftovers for me.
I think that happened last time too.
Yep.
So, do you eat shrimp scampi when you go out to a restaurant?
You know, I do sometimes,
Yeah?
but yeah, because I like having seafood in my pasta. I think that's one of my favorites.
Mama, I would recommend that you are standing in front of the other camera. There we go.
I like that.
was trying to get your head.
My head.
Your head is mostly cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too tall.
Oh, and from this angle, your guys are a little shiny.
A little shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Oily?
Well, just from that light, I think.
Bright light.
Lower the light a little bit.
Um,
Just take that big knob there and turn it down a little. You got to keep the strip aligned.
That's on your side. That's your job.
Oh. There we go.
I'm just glad we don't have to devein these.
Yes, isn't that nice?
how did they come to vein?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So again, though, the question was, do you order shrimp scampi when you're out at a restaurant?
You know, I would, but you know, my mom always says you should order something in a restaurant that you don't usually have at home.
That's a good
And
point.
because you make really good scampi, you know, that's not my go-to.
That's a very good point. Two good points.
So yeah, I don't get scampi or chicken cutlets or...
Yeah, I get cutlets out a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why.
You always get like spaghetti and meatballs, but you make way better spaghetti and meatballs.
I do remember, though, the first time we had this at Daryl and Brenda's, and we were like, oh
Is
my...
this before my time?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was so good. And we were like, you know, it was like eating in a restaurant, but in their home.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my goodness, that was so good.
Do you even know Daryl?
Yeah. We used to play cards with them.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
I didn't know how much before your time this was.
Like at Farnham's and stuff.
Daryl was a photographer at Channel 12 for a while.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That's how I met him.
Oh, this is good stuff. Look at the size.
I know. We don't even have enough room.
Well, and this is a big sheet too. We're going to have to condense it a little.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, we got to put the mushrooms in here too.
Well, we'll put them like in between. Yeah. You think I should cut more mushrooms? I feel like we...
Let's take a look after we
the
start putting them in. If we
big,
need, we need some more. We'll put them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was actually pretty fast. I thought that would take a little longer.
Nah. It's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely need some more.
Yep.
What do you think?
Yep. I'll get rid of the shrimp stuff. The skin. My hands are all dirty.
I know. Mine too.
Let me take a look at our deal here.
Yeah, stir it up a little.
Okay. All right, this is the most important part of your shrimp scampi right here. And what you have in here is butter, oil, lemon, some spices, which include oregano, parsley, basil, garlic powder, as well as salt. And again, the recipe, which we'll give you online and make the specific amounts available, you really want to kind of play with this and maybe spice it up a little bit to your own taste. Maybe add a little more garlic, as I like to do. But again, it's all to taste. The only tricky part about doing the shrimp, this calls for 5 minutes, baked 5 minutes broiled. However, the size of the shrimp, the power of your oven, are all going to be factors on exactly when that shrimp is going to be done. So you have to kind of play or pay close attention to it and just see how the shrimp is making out. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is our addition. This is the O'Neill addition to the Cathcart shrimp scampi recipe. We add some cut up mushrooms. Just real, and as Sammy says, gives us some vegetables.
You could also add asparagus. That would be really good in here.
No, we're not putting any asparagus in anything I eat. That is just awful.
All right, I think we're ready for the sauce.
Yes, how's the water going? Here's the timing thing, because the pasta in this case is only going to take 5 minutes. We're going to wait till we do the broiling part of this.
And then
You want to do the pouring? You want me to do the pouring?
I'll do it.
Okay. Take it away.
Wait.
Spread it all over.
Wait. Wait.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Now you know you have a zoom back and forth thing, right? Nope, not on this. Yeah, you know that little slider, so it'll zoom in and out. Does that help you?
No, because I'm trying to get. I want all of you while you're pouring. Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna pour on our sauce.
Ooh, that's good. Bad for you, but awfully good tasting. So much butter.
I know, my gosh.
Now, sometimes the spices end up at the bottom, so you kind of have to spread that around. They don't float very well.
You know, it's not bad. Just a little bit on the
No,
sides.
it's not too bad. But you know what? It doesn't look...
We'll stir it up a
A
little.
little more coverage.
Yeah, we'll stir it up a little.
At this
Or
point,
just add more. Okay.
this is where I like to kind of doctor it up a little bit here.
Well, then definitely more garlic.
Yeah, basil, garlic. And again, this is really just for flavor, so whatever your preference is, we just happen to be very heavy on garlic. Let me just check the oven. No, we still have a little bit of time on the oven. I think we're a little short on the, that's why we measure the oil. Just because we want
Make sure everything's
to
covered.
have enough fluid, because you're going to put this on the pasta too. You don't need this, Mom.
Here, there.
This wasn't more than 2 pounds of shrimp, was it, Mama? No?